Key neighborhood leaders have already arrived in Delhi for the swearing-in ceremony, including Sheikh Hasina, also Ahmed Afif. Interestingly, Mohammad Muizzu of the Maldives is also here for the swearing-in ceremony. This, of course, reflects India's neighborhood-first policy that's really been a key focus of the NDA governments in the past 10 years. My colleague Mohammad Ghazali reports.
As PM designate, Mr. Narendra Modi is going to take oath for its third term in the office tomorrow. Foreign dignitaries have also started arriving in India, with Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina arrived today afternoon. But in the national capital, these welcome messages on these banners with pictures of foreign dignitaries who have been invited and who have shown their confirmation to participate in the swearing-in tomorrow has been put out in the national capital. And the most controversial photo, to say, or the one picture which has hit the headlines in the last 3 days since its confirmation for attending the swearing-in ceremony is the Maldivian president, Mr. Muizzu. Mr. Muizzu came to power last year on an anti-India campaign where he had asked for Indian troops to leave that island nation. But later, the relations between the two countries hit a dip because of the social media exchanges between the Maldivian parliamentarians who used foul language against Indian Prime Minister, and later Indians decided to boycott Maldives for a tourist destination. The Maldivian tourism took a hit, but last month, when it all looked like the relations will only further worsen between the two countries, the Foreign Minister of Maldives visited India. He held a meeting with S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, and the relations from that very point it started looking that now things will improve. And with Muizzu's participation in the swearing-in ceremony, it also sends out a message that India's neighborhood-first policy will continue in the next term of PM designate Mr. Narendra Modi. In the 2014, when he came to power, he had invited leaders of the SAARC countries. In 2019, the BIMSTEC countries were invited, or heads of those states were invited, of those countries which are along the Bay of Bengal. But in this swearing-in ceremony, Mr. Narendra Modi has invited leaders from the countries who are in and around the Indian Ocean, like Maldives, Mauritius, Seychelles, President of Sri Lanka, President of Maldives, and also the neighboring heads of the states of the neighboring countries like Nepal, Bhutan. But three neighbors, Afghanistan, Pakistan and China, no senior leader or the head of the state has been invited or will be attending this ceremony. But very interesting will be to see that which will be the first country Prime Minister designate Mr. Modi will be travelling after assuming the office.